Envy makes us want what someone else has. Gratitude makes us realize God has given us far more than we deserve. We must share rather than compare. A heartful, holy, grateful heart has no room for left for enemy. Gratitude is a testimony. We thank God openly and acknowledge what He has done for us. We proclaim a personal, caring God to the world around us. We show that contentment and peace come not from what we have, but from who we know. Developing a grateful heart brings incredible blessing. Give thanks in all circumstances. Give God thanks with all our hearts. Give thanks to the Lord and proclaim His gratefulness and gratefulness. Father God, we give you thanks, for it is good. Your love endures forever. We thank you for the blessings you have bestowed on our life. You have provided us with more than we could ever imagine. We thank you for the people, family, and friends that surround us. Let us not be anxious about anything. Let us be forever grateful to you, the Most High, in Jesus' precious name, holy. Amen. And would you take time today, at some time, and give God gratitude for all that He has done for you. Not only in the small, not only in the good, but whatever comes your way. He knows best, and give Him gratitude. Thank you.
It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5. Forever grateful. And of course, I am forever grateful for you being here with me, JD. So I give thanks and I thank you especially for giving your Thursday mornings, first and foremost, to Real FM and by extension to Grenada and to people across the world, because you speak to people in Jamaica, And where again? Where did you speak? I feel you're fixated on Jamaica. I feel you have a lady in Jamaica, son?
Yeah, I want to get some of this stuff up there from up there.
The ganja? Don't worry, man. We have ganja here. You can grow your 5 trees just now. Not yet. Just now you grow your 5 trees.
Yeah, but most of all, I'm forever grateful to all the listeners.
Yeah, we are.
Because, you don't see them. Some you don't know, but a lot of people listen. And when you pass and they tell you, yeah, what you come with next Thursday, I listen to you. And some people say, I see you on, I see you. I say, well, where you see me? Yeah, you the Melody Man I saw on the it does be on the radio. So, forever grateful to all your listeners. And as I said before, and don't do it again.
But I'm not forever grateful to the computer because you know what just happened, JD?
No, I don't.
The computer went blank.
Okay.
It just went blank. I don't believe this. I really don't believe this. At the time, no.
He went blank. Wow.
That computer chose to go blank.
It's not grateful.
No, it's not. I am grateful to it, but it's like, anyway, let me see what happens now again.
In moments like this, why why should we go blank?
The screen just went blank.
In moments like this.
What? Mary Hallelujah. It is like, and computer, bet your bottom that I can do this. Because it's like, don't come back to me, you better stay talking. Well, I can talk for the rest of the day, computer. You don't even try that to me. Oh my God. Oh, so it's coming back up now. What the hell happened? What happened there?
Anything man.
Somebody not grateful for something.
Anything man has made it, you cannot rely and not depend on it. It's only what.
Well, you're kind of correct.
It's only what the Most High, and even what He created, disappoint Him at times. So
Yeah, you. I think we have drums. Good morning. Drum 6. Hello. Hello.
I think she was there. I don't know how that.
Somebody
was there. I don't know.
Hello. Well. Did I have something go wrong here? I don't like when things like this happens.
But they say in everything, give thanks.
I can't give thanks to that one.
That one.
I can't give thanks to that one because I really don't know what's happening. I'm hearing echoing.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be hearing that. And that happens when, people monkey with things.
Okay.
See, this board is so very simple. You come, it's on, you work with it, you go. But some people have figured that, okay, fine, they're smart enough.
They want to
fiddle and twist and turn.
Something like
just
that.
Just leave it alone.
It
works. It works for you. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, sometimes. You be careful. You must leave it for who's coming after you.
So that's a dial tone this. I've gotten that back. So let me see if Jump 6 is going to call again. Yeah. 18 minutes moving after the 7 o'clock hour. So, what are you planting?
Today is a good day for planting above the ground. So I need to do some beans, some corn. Yes, if I could get, beans and corn probably today. And that's basically it. Above the ground.
Don't worry. I have a guy who's supposed to be coming in and doing some. I want him to do. See, I have to do the thing. Make the branca.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to make that. It's going to be technical to do because of how I want it done.
How you want it done. So you have to be on site.
I have to be on site. Okay. I can't just say, okay, fine, you go ahead. And
you got to be on site.
To do
it. Direct.
Let's see. I think I have drumsticks now again. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Ah, there you are, my dear. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Talk to me.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. JD, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm reading from the Word of God, Psalm 54. Save me, O God, by thy name, and judge me by thy strength. Hear my prayer, O God. Give ear to the word of my mouth. For strangers are rising up against me, and oppress, seek after my soul. They have not sit before me Behold, God is my helper, and the Lord is with them that uphold my soul. He shall reward evil unto my enemies, cut them off in the truth. I will freely sacrifice unto thee. I will praise thy name, O Lord, for it is good. For he has delivered me out of all troubles, and my eyes had seen his desire upon my enemies. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you so very much, my dear. Everything good?
For the time, but this morning with a lot of rain.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, up here, rain for so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy it.
Anyway,
Send down the rain.
Yeah, we thank God for the rain, yes.
Send on the gospel rain.
Yes, yeah, that's good. That's all right. God send the rain for planting, and I heard JD say today is a good day for planting.
Yes, today.
Yeah, above the ground.
Above the
Above the
ground.
ground, yeah. Okay.
But Drumstick, before you leave, the other day, I find I see a drummet, and I find I like the drummet.
What happened to this guy?
We'll get someone curry down today.
Yeah, curry down.
That's curry
Turmeric?
yes.
Yeah. Use turmeric.
Put Irish potato and show it.
Oh, yeah. Or two young breadfruit.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
You could cook.
How can cook?
I don't know. You could cook. Yeah, that why you the holy mood?
When I cook, people always enjoy my food, no?
You didn't answer my question.
And enjoy everything I make.
You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question.
You just praise me.
John.
Yes, I listen to you.
You didn't answer my question.
Don't answer that.
What is the question?
Don't answer, I tell you.
I asked you why you the holy mood.
Don't answer no question.
Yes.
Right, you see?
I looking out for you and you just don't bother. Okay.
Yes, Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry, have a good day.
You two be blessed. Yeah.
Angela, have a wonderful day.
You too, my darling.
Send on some rain first.
Send on the gospel rain.
Okay, then.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
Right. Bye.
It's real, it's 91. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. Here's hoping that you're having a fantastic morning as you've joined us here on Real FM. Say what? Stay with us. I tell you, because in a little while, we've got the weather. It's real, it's 91, 23 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Good morning once again, friends. You know something? There's some names that are very popular. But interestingly, one of the more popular names, and the thing about it is that not many people carry that last name, right? But Johnson. Do you know Johnson is a very popular last name? Magic Johnson. Michael Johnson. Let me not go into the Johnsons. Because we got a famous lady online, Cassia Johnson. Good morning, Cassia. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Today, we're just speaking about your family and then Magic Johnson.
Oh, Lord.
And Michael Johnson. And are you your family?
I don't think so.
What do you mean? You claim all Johnson. First you will claim Johnson. Claim Johnson and Johnson and all.
Lord.
Let me hear the weather, love.
Good morning to the listeners of Real FM. Here is the weather for today, Thursday, 9th December 2021. Presently at the airport, conditions are cloudy with light showers. Winds are from the east-northeast at 11 miles per hour. Pressure 13.3 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 25.7 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 85%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 31.2 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night, 25.0 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 1.1 millimeters of rainfall at the airport, which brings the total for the month to 26.2 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast, valid for today and tonight.
The weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, with light to moderate morning and nighttime showers during partly cloudy spells. Today's maximum temperature 31.0 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in northeast to easterly swells. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently rising and will be high at 9:15 a.m., low at 5:30 p.m. Sunset today 5:43, sunrise tomorrow 6:17. Again, the weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, with light to moderate morning and nighttime showers during partly cloudy spells. A small craft advisory remains in effect. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, my dear.
Thank you, same to you.
Okay, bye-bye. It's Realist 91.9. Hey, what's the time now? 26 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Don't want you to be late for your JOB today. No, we can't afford that. I take this opportunity at this time to say a very, very special morning to the teachers of the nation. I want you to know that you're respected, you're loved, you're appreciated for everything that you do in terms of taking care of the minds of the younger ones. By no means should you be pushed aside, and you're never ever pushed aside. Don't ever believe that. You are important, and we, as a nation, we appreciate what you do. Now, in order to make the teacher's job a little bit more bearable, parents and guardians, you have your bit to do at home. Remember, the child goes to school for 8 o'clock in the morning. The child doesn't finish school not until about 3 o'clock. So let's do some counting. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So 7 hours. Yeah, that babysitter. That teacher is a babysitter. She's got your child for 7 hours. And not just your child. In that class, she probably has about 20 of them. 20 of them for 7 hours. She has to manage, or he has to manage, 20 minds coming from 20 different homes. Yeah. Minds coming from a home where that child is okay. That child is good. That child would have had breakfast. You know, that child has something in the bag for break, and that child has lunch. And that child probably still has a $5 in the pocket. And that's based on what the parents and guardians can afford. But check this out. Check this out, my friends. She also has to manage that child who's coming from a home, didn't have breakfast. Yeah, did not have breakfast. Have only 25 cents for break and not too sure what he or she is going to have for lunch. And that teacher has to manage that child also. So teachers, we appreciate what you do. Don't think we don't appreciate what we do. But you do. And we love you. Just thought I'd pay some respects to the teachers this morning. You wanted to say something? I heard you saying good morning.
No, that's great. I was saying that, she has to, the point you made that she also has to be like a parent to those who don't have. Do they have less?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
To the have less. She has to be that parent and that guardian for 7 hours. Imagine that, it's 7 hours for the day.
Have you been to school with struggles? You're in that situation where,
No.
Okay. Well, I did encounter
a
bit of it.
What happened to me is that, living in my days, I went to teachers' preschool.
Okay.
Right? And then from there, I came down to the Anglican school after that. And my sister, popular girl she was, big sister, and she and Jocelyn is Jeff in High Street, his sister.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good friends. So I'd come down and then I'd go up to High Street by Jeff them, to have lunch. So I didn't have a problem, real lunch in that time. And but because I was like right there and I had lunch and everything, they ain't bothering to give me no money for break. I think, hey, Mr. Man, give me some crap.
Yeah.
So that was good. And then having my mom moved to St. George's and I moved with her.
You're right there.
I was right there, you know, from the school to the church, school to the church.
You're right there,
You know, if I sneeze and I wanted to do something, wipe my face, I could go and wipe my face and come back before the teacher missed me.
Yeah.
You know, so based on that, JD, I did not necessarily have that problem, but I know when I went back to teach, in the same Heinze, when I went back to teach, it's amazing that I found children who would come to school not having breakfast, and they have nothing in their bag for lunch.
Yeah.
And so most of the times I would there's Lucky Heart restaurant on the other side of the road. So
right. Yeah.
so for lunch, I'll be carrying 4 children, 5 children sometimes, to Lucky Heart so they can give them something to eat and put it on my tab. And so many times at the end of the month, I ended up without money after I paid Lucky Heart and took care of whatever other bills. I didn't have a dollar in my pocket.
It's a blessing.
But then I felt good because I was able to make a difference in these children's lives. So that was good for me. You know, I didn't have a problem with it per se. But wow.
As for me, my last years in I only attended primary school. I never went secondary school. But my last year, I changed school maybe for a year. Mm-hmm. So I had to go. I left the Anglican school here and I had to go to Samaritan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You go by OAT.
Yes. So
for those who want to know OAT, that's Oliver T. Rayburn. Oh no, what the A for? OA. I know what man Oliver Rayburn are talking about. Yeah, I know what the A and the T for.
Yeah. So and that time I used to do a Saturday job. At Belfort.
What Belfort here?
Yeah. The salary was $8 a month.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah, but
at that time.
Yeah, but here the catch about that. But that $8 would have taken care of my bus fare. That was exactly the money I needed to pay my bus to go to school. $8 he was charging, and to that $8, I remember there was a month that had 5 Saturdays. So I went to the lady and said, this month has 5 Saturdays.
Smart guy, eh?
She says, son, you're working by the month.
By the month?
So that, you know, but and then sometimes, I couldn't make it. And in them days, at 25 cents giving you, so there's a very good friend in school, and he used to call me Mark, you have lunch today? I says, no. He gave me 25 cents, and that would have buy LJ, which was a soft drink made in Victoria. And I could get a bread and, probably a little bit of something to go with it. Good. And I was happy about it. And I would never forget him. And when we meet, we always say, So some of us had it hard. And I know how it is. And coming up, I saw a lot of people who I probably, they say, must not say what you do, but who I helped. A lot of children to get to school, So it gives you... you feel satisfied and comforted and knowing that not for the reward, but seeing that somebody in need, and you could help out, you could do that. So it's a blessing.
Well, as anybody would tell you, at this particular time, JD, this time of year, it's more about giving
than receiving.
Yeah. And I try my best to give what I can at all times, not just waiting on this, what they say, Yuletide season.
No.
I don't wait on it. If I have and I'm able to give, then I give. If I can't give, I just can't give.
When you see a need, you just go and say, well, JD, this person need that. No. If you cannot do it yourself, you could say, listen to me, I see this person need this, and I cannot, can we partner together? And I did it already for a guy, and when I was in St. George's, somebody came to me and he says, this guy is going to school, and he lives by himself, and he has to get food. If he could help, And I said yes. Mm-hmm. And today that guy has turned out to be a doctor.
Great.
Yeah, yes.
Wonderful.
Turned out to be a doctor. Even something too. Even in churches, sometimes you see people coming to church. And maybe the clothes there is one clothes they have, you know, but you don't want to see every Sunday the person come in with one, you know. Sometimes they come with a slipper in the food. Why don't you, instead of going and tell somebody one dress she have, one, you know? And I know a lady said to me, she stopped going to church because what they was saying about her, one dress she have, one dress she wear every Sunday, and she said she heard it and she just stopped going to church.
Is it shoes in your foot or foot in your shoes? Which one is it?
Shoes in your foot, a foot in your shoes.
Yeah.
Well, he'd have one of the. It could go both ways. But you know, we talk about things. But when you see something and when you see a need, somebody in need, don't, you know, and go around broadcast and say that person, you know. If you could help. If you cannot help, try and say, well, listen, me, I'm seeing this person, you know, can we help? How, you know, if you could, you know, approach somebody else and say, how can we help that person? You know, but don't just go and say, oh, you know. And then when you do it, don't go and say, oh, you know, I did that for that person. No, forget it. You know, there's no reward in doing for that. Just do good and that's it. And what the Bible says, don't let your left hand know what your right hand do, you know. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something just like that.
So if the Bible could say that, well then, we must practice it. Yeah, so we must be forever.
I've got joy down in my heart. It's a bad tune, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bad tune.
It's to go to Sunday school.
I did. You know, this is hilarious, eh? When I tell people sometimes, they say, oh, you don't go to church. I say, but yeah, most of the times I go to church. It's crazy. I mean, you could go to church for the rest of your life and you never go the amount of times I went to church. Even as, you know, I talk about the Anglican thing, that is a thing that's gone.
Yeah.
Because I put 5 services on a Sunday and the services during the week and all sort of things like that. Anyway, when I was a mere tiny tot still, I used to go to Anglican church here.
Yeah.
Stairs in the morning, right? Finish there. Have to go home and change and get ready for Miss Barry and them, Terry, Julian and them. They're coming down to go in the evangelical church. And I have to go to church again.
I knew that. I knew you used to go there.
Yes!
I heard you grow up there. Somebody said.
Yes! I like, what the crazy? And my mom is insisting that I go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's it.
My mom is insisting that I go to church. I'm like, what? I said, but I used to like to go there because there was this guy with his
the accordion.
The accordion. Yeah.
He was up here sometime this year.
He was?
Yeah, for this guy's funeral. You remember Joe? He used to live right there on the street there.
Joe.
With Tina and Bob.
Joe, I don't know. Yeah. He died.
He died. And he came up.
Okay.
You know, he was a stalwart in that church way back when. And there I met Lalsi with his accordion.
Still has it. Oh, boy, I used to love that. So I used to look forward. I used to really want to go to church to see him play the accordion. You know, I was like, wow.
He's still at it. He's still there.
So imagine. So even before I was 7 years old, you know, I had to do 2 services on a Sunday morning. All they could go to church like me, all they crazy or what? All they go to church from now until all they're dead. Or they still can't make the amount that I make already. Leave me alone. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning to you on the line. How you doing? Hello?
Morning.
Good morning.
Don't forget the assembly of the brethren.
The what?
Don't forsake the assembly of the brethren.
Now, I don't understand you, know. I tell you already, you speak in tongues. And I'm a mere mortal.
Well, once you have the other comforter, you will speak in tongues.
No. So tell me, what do you mean?
I mean, you should go back to the sanctuary, true. And don't let the season of gluttony stop you from doing good. Morning, JD.
Can I ask the speaker? Can I ask the caller a question?
Yes.
When last you went to church?
Every day.
Even this morning?
Yes. Church is not a building.
I know. We think church is there. Once you assemble in a building.
If the doctrine, if you congregate in a particular building and the doctrine that you've learned and they deviating from it, you should stay away.
Yeah.
Thus said the Lord.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Morning, man. I just called to big up you and JD.
Yeah, good. Wonderful.
let me tell you guys, why not continue the proper work you're doing.
No, you're gone down and I don't know if you believe that you should speak in a sexy voice. That ain't sexy at all. It's just that nobody can understand what you're saying.
Wait, get off that guru, man.
Yeah, well, speak so that we can understand you.
Pull yourself together, man. Be a man, guru.
Come on. What? I remember, I still hold the, the
key.
The key. Bam! Hello, we lost that caller. Right, remember that.
You still hold the keys to the city?
Yeah.
We lost that caller.
Lost that caller. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello?
I keep credit done. It's wonderful to have fun.
I just say what, man. You're at home, man. Just let me give a shout and see how things going.
Right.
What are you doing home? I thought you were supposed to be on a plantation.
Yeah, but I had to go and collect something in Grenville. I just waiting a call to travel to Grenville and then back. And then I'll be on the plantation.
What are you planting today?
But my guy went down there already, so I'll meet him down there.
So tell us about your plantation. Tell us what you're planting, because this is agriculture. Come on, give us an idea of what's happening.
Well, watermelon, cantaloupe, plantain, cucumbers, tomatoes, okra, and some seasoning pepper at present. Planning to continue with those crops in short order.
Where you your seasoning peppers? When will they be ready?
They should be there in about 2 to 3 weeks from now.
2 to 3 weeks from now. Do you have do you do contracts with companies, i.e. marketing board and stuff?
I sell to supermarkets and marketing board, but I already have a contract for say. But based on my track record, they expect me to help them to assist people by the ending of the year. And I try to keep up that end of my early bargain for them. Because they sell their customers as a dream of getting me stuff, and I'm part of that dream, so I try to help them achieve the goal. And at the same time, getting something for doing it. And I still, with all that, I wouldn't forget 10% of the spoils anyways.
That has to go. That 10% of the spoils has to go to the people. Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing to do.
Because we cannot, in this time, even in this season of gluttony, we cannot forget the have-not. You have someone who have still.
Yep. And
these people, we have to look out for them. According to KB, we have a moral obligation to do. And as JD said, it is not fashionable to promulgate who you give, but the objective here is to give those who need.
Those who need, not those who want, but those there are a lot of wanters.
That's why I use the word need.
Yeah, there's a lot of wanters, but then there are people who need, and then I mean, from the little that I do it myself. I see people, especially the widows who, and the elderly people. And from my, once you cannot do it for yourself, because
the ancient of this through the prophet Micah said, he had showed your man what is good and what is required of all of us
him, right?
Justly, and to love with mercy and to walk humbly in him. You don't ask so much.
Right.
So doing justly includes supplying the needs of good for the needy ones.
That's where
the greater good for the greater number.
And that's where you get your blessings from.
Just to let JD know that Zephyrin says good morning to you. Nice to see you.
So guys, have a nice and blessed.
You too, bro. Take care.
All right. A couple of times I had to ask about Zephyrin. I have never,
Yeah, he's around.
His pastor died, right?
I don't know. Who's his pastor? I mean, no.
Who does Zephyrin? Yeah, I think, he didn't die, boy.
When?
Sometime this year.
You want to kill Danny or something?
But I think if I remember correctly.
Zephyrin is listening, so he'll confirm.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Mr. Bridgman.
And good morning to my good friend there. Can't remember your name.
You're too close to the radio and lift your voice. I can hear a little bit of echo in the background.
Remember your name, right? You.
Mr. Bridgman, sorry to cut you, but I've been on the radio for about what years. And you don't tend to remember my name.
Man, don't want to remember.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Mix you up with BJ.
BJ.
Yeah.
So you could just say J.
J.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be.
So BJ and J.
Yeah. I heard Mr. Andres say something very, very important there earlier on. Very important. And a lot of us don't even understand, think of. Is the hours that the children spend in school and the service that the teachers give to them. It is not an easy job. It's not an easy job. There are times when the teachers stand up for what is theirs and whatnot. But that, especially these young children, I see it. I'm actually seeing it all the time. You have a real job. These teachers have a real job on their hand. And it takes a lot to train these children and to control these children, particularly around lunchtime and on break time. They're not easy, and it is a big job on the teacher. So I conclude with what you say. It's not an easy job for teachers and children. And again, some of the children come from homes where some of us as parents can't control our children. And it becomes so difficult for the children. A child sick in school, the teacher had to come, have to be a nurse. I remember my last boy, when he was going to school as a little boy, he used to tutor himself. At the age of 2, 3, 1, and the teacher had to clean that, and she always used to have. That is Lloyd Noel's wife. Lloyd Noel, that used to be the lawyer that died. And I could tell you, that lady did human service to children at kindergarten stage in St. John. And I will never stop giving that woman praise. She did human service. Everybody around the area speaks about that woman. The kind of way, motherly love that she was giving to children. So it's not an easy job. And so I conclude with you that it's a big job, a serious job. Sometimes, you have to diagnose the children problem for yourself. I've seen it. Up to about 2 days ago, a child was sick in the RC, and she came across by the kitchen, and the principal came and he took her and he went with her. The girl about 5, 6, 7 years, or less than that. Sometimes you don't know what's wrong with them, and you have to do everything for these children. So it's not an easy job. And you're quite right, Mr. Andres. It takes a lot out of these people.
Okay.
Despite that they have their thing, when they stand up for what they say. Sometimes I don't like what they do, or they do it, but I can tell you, teaching generally, it's not an easy job to manage children. I want to speak a little bit about the agriculture.
Clifford, you know you would have gone over your time,
okay,
okay, but I'm just letting you know. I'm not going to cut you off. I'm just letting you know so you don't think that, okay, fine, next time when I tell you, I just let you know. Go ahead.
Okay, right. Well, because I would have called back to speak about
go ahead.
But if you speak, go ahead, I'll go on.
Yeah.
Now, I listened to the Minister of Agriculture when he made his presentation. And while a lot of people say that, agriculture don't get enough money, and you always hear that talk, there is so much, agriculture is so combined, so much technical, so much in it now. So much in it now that I think the minister should make a leaflet, a pamphlet of his speech and send it around. Because there is so much in agriculture, so much that is being proposed to be done in agriculture, and it's done in agriculture, that I don't satisfy that the ministry is blowing the trumpet loud enough. And I don't think we have enough follow-up. I don't think we have enough follow-up on those things. So in other words, when the minister makes that kind of presentation in the parliament, we must have something to hold the minister to as the months go. And if we don't have something to hold the ministers to, we don't know what happens next time. So I'm suggesting that people like you, Mr. Andre, in your endeavor, should try to get copy of the minister's speech or presentation in the parliament, and perhaps take out versions of it, pass of it as time goes, so that we can hold the minister accountable for what is being said.
Me?
Because there is a lot there for agriculture, and there's a lot of movement. But sometimes those things go to dead, they go to sleep, and we're not aware when they are sleeping. And I'm thinking you is one of in the best position.
No.
Yeah, I am saying that. In my opinion, you are one of the best position. If you have a copy
Clifford.
of that, you can at time to time
Clifford.
drop here.
That's not for Andre to do. That's for you. You
And
are the
Andre.
farmer. No. You're the farmer. The program is, hold on, listen to me carefully, my brother. You're the farmer. The platform is there for you through this program. You follow what the ministry is doing. You get the pamphlet, you get the points, you follow what they're doing. And if they do, congratulate them using this platform. If they don't, criticize them using this platform. That's not for me to do. I have other things to do. You think I have to go and study how the Ministry of Agriculture work for them? If they don't want to study it for themselves, then why I must do it?
You have a role to play too. But I agree that I have to play the role. I and other persons have to play. But you also have a role to play. And you can help us to play that role. Because there's a lot of food for thought in the minister's speech. There's a lot there. And people who just go around saying, oh, there's nothing in for agriculture and they don't get agriculture, nothing, is not quite true. But we want to see the implementation of those things. And the only way we could do that is to have a pamphlet in our hand so we could hold the ministers and the ministry. Sometimes it's not the minister's fault for things not getting go. But we don't know when they're not done. We don't know when they're done.
That's what
highly important.
That's what Clifford and the rest of the agriculture people. I just give me a hand and block or allow me to do all of.
But you're in a position to give. You just say you used to go in church 4-5 times for the day.
Yeah. And
what? So you know what it is to give.
I've given of my service to the Lord. All me giving done.
But you're not proving that.
Oh, you mean what I to prove again? When I give all already? Hey. I'll even bring in a bread food for me and come and tell me fight all your cause. I did that then.
But it is important to really have a documentation of this thing. I try up to now. I'm still trying to get the minister, and I can't get at the minister. But I'm saying we need a documentation.
Okay, I just got a message here from your girl. What's your girl's name in agriculture again?
Miss Booker.
Yeah, Miss Booker has just said that they're working on the pamphlets.
Okay, and I let Miss Booker know that I personally want to get our clinic.
I am going to hold him. You have to find it for yourself.
I am going to hold the minister in the truth for it.
You hold me truth? Clifford died. Clifford, you watch your words.
Yeah, I'll hold him in truth. I didn't say I want to kill him.
Is it battery or assault? What you call that one?
That battery, that is assault.
No, just holding him in the truth.
Threatening language on Clifford, clear full.
Okay, I won't hold him in truth. I'll hold him responsible for it.
Oh. That is better.
Right. Oh. But I think that is highly needed. We must be able to quiz the minister and quiz the ministry as to where they are in certain things.
All right.
So I again tell Ms. Booker, I ask her to get in touch with me. I told her to ask her to get in touch with me. Let me have a copy of the however you could get them so that I know how to get them. Because I think it's important not to just let all this talk just go by way. Thank you.
Take care. Good. All right, good. So he took all the time this morning, right? So next time I tell him, hey, time up, can't do something, complain. He has to be a nice guy.
Yep. We were talking about children. You know, in school you have some smart children, right?
I was one of them.
He was one of them.
Yeah.
But hear this one. This little girl, she in school.
No, I'm not one of them. If you're going to give a joke, I wasn't a smart child.
No. So she wanted to go and watch a movie. So she sat down in the school and lie down on the desk. And the teacher asked her, "Oh, what happened to you?" She said she's not feeling well because her mother is in the hospital and her father is in the police station. So the teacher said, "Oh, I'm sorry for you. Okay, go home. She told her to go home. She went home. When she go home, the uncle said, "What are you doing here?" You know, she come to watch the movie. So he said, no, you ought to go back to school. He take her back to school. When he take her back to school, so the principal says, no, the child mother is a nurse. So she had to be in the hospital. And she father is a policeman in the police station. I tell you that. Right, before me give the planting dates, according to the Magna Almanac, today is a good day for above the ground. The 9th is a good day for above the ground. And below the ground would be the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. So you have the 9th for above, the 9th, the 20th, and the 21st for above the ground. And below the ground would be the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, the 9th and the 10th is good for above the ground. The 11th and the 13th are barren periods. And then you have the 14th and the 15th again above the ground crops. Yep. And let me just give you a note on lemon water. It contains quite a lot of vitamin C. It protects the liver. It detox. It also detox some of our bodies, and it's anti-inflammatory. So you can take 1 to 2 ounces of lemon juice and with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and preferable Bragg's, 16 ounces of water, and if you're in a position of wheatgrass powder, you add a little to that, and it will help you very well. It helps us suppress fat storage on the liver and speed up digestion. So lemon juice in water with apple cider vinegar, and if you have wheatgrass powder, it's an excellent drink for you. That's it.
Planting dates completed.
Yep.
You know, one of the things that people should understand here, you never ever comment out of turn. If you listen to people speak and you don't know what they're speaking about, and you don't understand what they're speaking about, don't comment, because you just make yourself an idiot. In the story, you know who you are. I ain't even call your name. You know who you are. You're such a fool. And then again, you let in, you know, JD, can you tell them that you never really get directly involved in politics?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I want you to tell them that. So hence the reason why.
I don't.
Once you're on this program, you know we don't talk anything about politics.
Into politics.
We don't. Yeah, because I respect that of you.
And a lot of people associate me coming on the radio here and saying, "Oh, you're going to be going politics." I know. I don't. Whoever listens, I don't even have a voter's card.
I mean, I'd like you to vote.
Yeah, I've never voted in my life.
I know that.
You know,
we've spoken about that already, and I've said to you, "Hey, boy, you need to." But that's your choice.
I may speak when things, when I hear things, some people come at me with foolishness, and I put them in their place. I said, no, and all this anti this and anti, and they have no idea what's going on. They just open up their mouth and they said, like even in agriculture, people tonight passing and government doing nothing for agriculture. Government ain't doing this. Government ain't doing this. And I see a guy who land was cleared by a couple of years ago by the land clearing program.
Yeah,
I never planted not even one peach tree there. So and then they run up their mouth and they lambast the government. And they would tell the government should get a market for me and market for the same plant.
Market for what?
Where you
ain't planting.
You are you're in a business. The government, And while I'm on that, folks, I think the time is coming when very soon, when food will be a problem. Please take note of that. So those food will be a major, major, major crisis in time to come. Yeah. Because someone said to me, China is advising the people to store up food, what could be stored, and then some of the manufacturers of agricultural implements cannot ship to the U.S. They put a ban on China sending out anything agriculture to the U.S. So there's a lot going on in the world that we should be taking note of.
We got a caller. Good morning.
Good morning to Mr. Andrew Donner.
Good morning.
Good morning to
Teresa.
Mr. Day.
Good morning.
Yes. How you doing? Good morning to Sotes, people, Shantimel, everybody. Yes. I'm the agriculture man there. Oh, your name again? I just forget.
Which one, BJ?
DJ or whatever. No, you.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah. I have some sorrel I planted.
Yes.
And the sorrel, it's got a blossom and they just dying. The tree, some of the trees just dying. So I don't know
No,
what
okay.
do they
Yeah.
spread out so nice, and I see food just dying with all this sorrel that blossom on it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's an insect or
It's a
something with
fungus.
it.
It's a fungus in the soil. It's a fungus.
Yeah.
And if you pull up one of those that you see that do not, you're going to see a white substance on the root. It's a fungus. And it happens every year. It happens to almost everybody who plants sorrel.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you deal with it?
From me, I would use hydrogen peroxide at the early age. You don't let it get bad. I mean that situation. With a fungus in the soil.
Okay.
So once you're doing sorrel, I'm not on a large scale, but you could apply hydrogen peroxide, mix with the water,
Yeah.
and into the
And
stool.
from the
Right.
plant.
So just pull up one of the one that has a problem.
I took this one or anything.
Yeah, you'll encounter that. I've seen happen. It happens every year. Every year I've seen it.
All right.
It's a fungus that the
And Andrea, I promise that you will get your sorrel, you know.
Keep it.
Yes.
I know,
Because
I know it's an excuse you want to make not to give me sorry.
No, I don't make an excuse.
Come here.
Because I don't say that I must give the Prime Minister yield and you'd have get some, and Peter would have get some.
I like
But
the fact.
the 2 trees dying out there.
I like the fact that you call me name before Peter on. That means I'm important.
What I will do?
Come here.
Anyhow.
Come here.
Yes, sir.
Before you go, there was this guy who had two cows. So he said one for him and one for the Most High.
Yeah.
It so happened one died. So the other one he said, "Father, the one I had for you died, you know."
And I'm a lot of blogger this morning.
All right. See you.
Mr. Donald.
Yes, love.
I had to thank, despite what people say, I had to thank the Prime Minister. I went to that man and I just asked him for a house spot. And he did give me. And Mr. Donald, the amount of blogger and rock fig and fig I just have. If I cut one blogger today, next today you see 2, 3 show blogger. So he give me that with a good heart. You know, he give me that house spot with a good heart. And have a little of everything there. And I want to thank them. Thank him and thank whoever helped me in Grenada.
All right,
And
so
I don't have,
go on.
the people that pass in and telling me certain things, they don't have no respect for women. I want them to stop. You know, we must be grateful for the little things that people do for us. You don't forget these things. Because Andrea Donald, I remember when I came back from America, I was homeless. You understand? And people must glad for people when they see you making strive, you uplifting yourself. Don't think about what I was when I was young. Thank God for what you see I doing today. Mr. Donald, me too good as soul. And I come out here every morning and do something positive. I ain't dressing nice with like some of them that robbing people. When I listen to the radio, this person that walk in front of it, to fraud people money, Miss Camille doing that. So I must glad for me and stop harassing me. I have children and 9 grandchildren. You understand? I am grateful. The person tell me I have to lick so and so bam bam. Excuse me. So I just tell you what they just tell me.
I got you.
Eh?
I got you.
That is not nice. The things I just do what people in Grenada and none of them are doing it. I don't want to go on the radio and I don't want to go on TV to say what I'm doing. Me and God alone not know. Are you must have respect for me? I 65 years, you know, Monday gone, you know.
I see you, girl. I see you dressed up in your clothes, girl. I didn't say nothing, but I mean, you say it. What? I see
Prime
you.
Minister asking the Prime Minister asking who this young girl is.
Yeah.
What? Like he fall for you?
Yeah.
Hey, like a boy, I don't care what they say.
I want you to say
I put in my finger in the ink for him. And I don't know hypocrite. I don't like some of them. I'm telling you, I always remember the kindness of people. Anyhow, you all have a blessed day.
Come here, how many bottles of wine you got on that day?
Oh, God, boy, like to bring good luck with Mr. Donald. After you drop that bottle for me, the amount, I didn't know people love me with it, I saw no some. The amount of people that bring wine and cake. There's a little child, girl from Bolio, make a nice cake and ice it from his camino. Trust me.
Nobody don't bring out weed?
No. I wouldn't have said that because we have cameras here.
You have cameras there.
Inside it.
But
I don't want to make
special package.
Can hold on? They just give you and tell you hold that for them to call him back.
I don't hold in no bag. I tell them, and I'm glad you say that. Nobody bring their bag here to come and set me up. I don't hold in it. They have to open it. When I tell them open it, Mr. Donald, I say, well, if you want to open it, you have something, they go with your bag. And all those who open, let me see what they. I say, right, rest it on me.
Take care of yourself, girlfriend. Have a good day.
And Miss Ben, good morning.
All right.
And have a blessed day, everybody.
Okay, Gams.
Bye-bye.
Good, bye-bye.
Jolan, good morning.
Coming out an excellent birthday, boy.
Bye-bye.
All right.
65.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5. www. We'll play this and we'll be right back.
Robbing our economy. People are gaining from dishonesty.
The Office of the Ombudsman is a key stakeholder of the Office of the Integrity Commission. And as such, I am extremely pleased to give this brief address as Grenada joins the rest of the world in marking 2021 International Anti-Corruption Day on December 9th. All of us are reminded on that day that we have the challenging responsibility to stamp out corruption and to renew our commitment to work together to end the devastating impact of corruption on people's lives all around the world. The theme chosen for this year's commemoration is Your Right, Your Role, Say No to Corruption. No country or island, big or small, is immune from the scourge of corruption. That surely applies to Grenada as well. We are all part of a disappointingly corrupt world. According to the United Nations, and I quote, 2021 International Anti-Corruption Day seeks to highlight the rights and responsibilities of everyone, including states, meaning countries and islands, government officials, civil servants or public officers, law enforcement officers, media representatives, the private sector, civil society, academia, the public, and youth in tackling corruption, unquote. Notice that mention is made of the public and youth. Notice too that the list says including. It is not an exhaustive list. One can add several more. Sadly, church leaders and elders certainly belong here as well. Corruption, whether in the form of bribery, fraud, collusion, money laundering, or otherwise, is wrong, unacceptable, and must be condemned. Let us also dispel the notion that it is okay once I am not found out, or no one is seeing. Someone does see, even though we delude ourselves into thinking we have gotten away with it, have been getting away with it for years, and can never be caught. Dear citizens, I urge us all to be honest. Honesty may seem unpopular, but it is still the best policy. Please take our roles and responsibility in this fight against corruption very seriously. Let us also resolve to say no to corruption, both in our words and by our deeds. Thank you.
Report it. Corruption, do not support it.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
It's the season to give, and Grenlec invites you to give a gift of love and light to someone in our community who has been challenged by COVID-19. Make your account current and nominate someone for a chance to win. 200 winners will be gifted with a $400 grocery voucher or a $75 electricity voucher. If we select your entry, you too will win. Visit our website or Facebook page for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Promotion runs November 24th to December 24th. Give a gift from Grenlec this holiday.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Myers Collection, located on Main Street, Satir, St. Patrick, wishes to extend seasoned greetings and blessings to you, our valued customers, and say thank you for your patronage. Shop at Myers Collection for your curtains, vinyl floor coverings, mats, sheet sets, tablecloths, plus a variety of household items at a very competitive price. Opening hours 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and later for your convenience. Call us today on 449-6197. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Myers Collection.
Darling, would you like some tea? I've made your favorite.
Well, thank you, darling. I'm here finishing my blog post to help homeowners understand their electricity bills. The left side of your bill shows the rates for electricity and the government charges. The middle portion shows the number of units you've consumed, plus the history of your usage over the last 8 months. And the right side shows how much you're being charged.
I really think people are going to value this information.
Grenlec, energizing our...
Never bring on something. Can't wait. Christmas morning.
Worried that you may not have anything to share this Christmas? Are your Christmas dinner plans shaping up to be like a state of emergency? Worry no more, because this Christmas, the NLA is ensuring that 100 lotto players have ham and wine on their dinner table.
Wow!
At you can get yours for next to nothing. Just enter $6 worth of non-winning $3 scratch tickets at any agent Tri-Island-wide. 4 chances at winning in the NLA's Scratch, Ham and Wine, the limited edition promotion. The more you enter, the more chances you have of winning hams and wines. On December 22nd, the NLA will draw 4 winners in each parish, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Must be 18 or older to participate.
We jamming parang, we singing, whoa, it's Christmas time.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody.
See, I'm not even using my theme song this morning. What?
It's like you use that's your agriculture,
that's not that. I just give you some respects. I just decided, okay, fine, I'm going to just do what my brother wants this morning.
Right, good.
You know, what's that?
The office of the ombudsman. What?
Ombudsman.
Is it a male or a female?
The ombudsman?
Is it a male or a female?
Oh, that depends. That depends.
Oh, okay.
On whether it's a male or female. Yeah? It's just trouble you like to create. That's your problem. Where's BJ today?
He's coming, man.
You think?
I mean, yeah.
I hope he is.
Ombudsman.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Morning. I'm okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Can you speak up, please?
Yeah,
for the benefit of the listeners.
Yeah, I'm just a little concerned, which as the topic today is agriculture. 2 days ago, I went in the Grenville Nutmeg place to purchase a bag of nutmeg shell. When I walk in, the worker tell me he think it's about $8. But he tell me go up to the cashier. When I go up
Can you lift your voice, please, ma'am? It's important because people need to hear you. Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying, about 3 days ago, I went in the Grenville Nutmeg place to purchase some nutmeg shell. But I inquired before. I went there, they tell me it's about $8 or $6 a bag. So when I reach in, they tell me to go up in at the desk and check a lady. When I went there, I asked her, she tell me $26. So when I walk in out back, I tell the worker, I say, I thought you told me $8. He say, yes, that's what he knew, but he understand now it's reached 26. So I don't know, from $8 to $26 for a bag of nutmeg shell. I don't know why it's so expensive.
I could not. I am not in a position to respond to that. I can ask other persons who are involved in the nutmeg industry because I cannot tell you I'll bring somebody from the nutmeg here because they refuse to talk to us on this program. We've made many attempts to speak to them and they wouldn't talk to us.
Okay.
But all I can do is make inquiries from other persons who are in a position of knowledge to find out what's going on, because for shell to move from $8 a bag to $26 a bag, that is kind of a frightening.
Yes, 26, because before that I met a security that worked there, but he tell me now he working night, but it's $8 a bag.
Okay.
And I went there the following day.
Okay,
And
wow.
then workers, when I walking in, they tell me they don't know why he reached from day to and he raised all that.
That is a huge hike in price. Almost what?
200, more than 200, almost 300.
From $8 to $26.
$26, yeah.
Three, it's 24.
Yeah.
So, so it's over 200%.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. But I will try to find out what's going on. I cannot promise you that I'll get somebody from there because they don't talk to us.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Where you calling from? Which one did you go to?
That's the one in Grenville.
The one in Grenville.
I'm calling from Crochet.
Okay, great. Take care.
Yeah,
okay, bye-bye. That's interesting.
I know that what they're making now with the shell, is it the
compost?
The compost, I already add, I don't know.
Well, I guess they're adding value, so they're figuring that they, but are they using up all of it? That's the other
That's
thing.
the next thing. And how good it is, I don't know. I never tried it, but how good it is, I don't know. I don't have a clue about it.
But the people would know. From $8 to $26, that's a lot.
Come on.
That's a huge hike.
Huge, massive.
If that is correct, then it's a huge hike. But I guess they're bringing up the what they're paying the farmers too.
Let's hope so.
Because if the shell selling for $26 are bad, them farmers didn't think. The farmers are they're hiding from us. I feel the farmers hiding information. They again raising price and they ain't saying nothing.
Yep.
When you're in love with a
nothing from Miss
beautiful
Boca this
woman.
morning. Nothing from.
She may link. I sent the link to her already.
Okay.
She may link us. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, person hang up. Or hung up. Okay, look, trouble start. Somebody said, still no bonus?
What?
I expect them kind of thing.
Yeah.
Good morning.
But, Mr. Andre, if that is true, then it might be right what the gentleman said, to plant more maize.
Well, yeah.
If that is true, then it's better to plant more maize. Something has to be wrong. And that's not something that should be left just like that, because it will show a bad image on the association. If that is true, then let we plant more maize. Or better we plant not make shell. Better we plant not make shell.
Plant the shell, Cliff.
Yes, I tell you. I don't think
that's an amazing one.
I don't think it's something we should just leave like that. I think some inquiries.
I will make inquiries, but they don't talk to me. Yeah.
Well, there are other sources that you can get. The manager must talk to you.
No, don't have to.
Huh?
They don't have to. They don't. We've made requests already.
Mm.
And
the manager refused. The manager refused to talk to you too.
Man, I do something. Go and read and spell for yourself, no man.
Something I do wrong.
Nothing ain't wrong. It's just that's what they choose, and that's okay. That's fine by me. You don't have to talk to me. You're talking to me for. I just want to follow that.
I don't think I could go with what the lady said. I'm not saying that she's wrong, but something wrong some way. That is in high investigation. That robbery, That's legal robbery.
But let me tell you this, Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
I already have my people working on that, on the ground. Right? My people just had to do something here, and then they start working.
All right.
So
well, let's see what the report says.
I'm sure somebody will tell us something before 9 o'clock in relation to this.
I will.
What was the price of a bag of shell? What is the price now of a bag of shell? Take care.
Good.
All right. Come on, my people. My FBIs and CIAs. Let me see y'all do the work. Yeah, come on. You need to help your brother out here. But that's that's a shocker.
Yeah.
I need some. Let me know. I remember I told I was going to the herb thing, yeah?
Yeah.
It's only herbs, right?
All right.
So I need things like mint and what and blah, those things.
No, you could get mint. It's not hard to get. You just get in the right.
You said there are two types of mint, is it?
A lot of mint. They have spear. Yeah, that means different mint. They have
spearmint, double mint.
They have different type of mints. They have, but basically, I bought one about 2 months ago, man. It started to spread out, man. I have,
a mint tree?
A mint, yeah. I had another one. It was catching it right, but I bought another type. But there's one that grows like a tree. And
they're all trees.
No, but I want no. That they have these that grow. They run on the.
Oh, they're vines.
The vine like, yeah. But then there's one that grows
straight up.
Straight like a tree, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're not mixing up mint with basil, no?
No. Nope. You're not mixing mint with basil.
Basil, right.
Basil.
Okay. So we're not mixing mint with that.
No, you have spearmint. You have what? You have I think common mint. You have different.
Double mint.
Into chewing gum business. Or?
Well, yeah. Spearmint, you know.
Yeah.
Where's BJ today?
Mint, herbs. BJ must be going in the field. Let me see what I pick up on mint.
I'm waiting, you know.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm waiting on you.
I'm looking.
I'm saying good morning to the Minister for Agriculture and the staff at the Ministry for Agriculture. Here's hoping that you guys will have a wonderful day. You've got a big year ahead of you. The year of what? I think I saw it somewhere. Let me see if I can return to where I saw it.
What's the year of?
The year of something. Not too sure what the year is. The year of something and something. Uh-oh. Why am I not seeing it? No. Okay, let me see if I see it here. Okay, there are two, let me just say this. So there are two extension officers of the Ministry of Agriculture who have been recognized for their Inter-America Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture for their participation in the 2021 forums that were delivered as a four-part series under the theme Strengthening the Climate Resilience of Caribbean Agriculture. Marcia Lord and Brenda Phillip. I find a lot of times you're seeing more women.
A lot of women, yeah. I think I know Lord, yeah, Lord, yeah. Marcia Lord, I think I know that one. I don't know the Phillip one, but I think I know Lord. A lot of women taking prominent position these days, Is
that a good thing or a bad thing for men?
Well, men letting down their guard, so the women stepping up. And it's a long time now that's been happening, with women. I remember, I can't remember the year, but when I was doing some tuition and doing some school in Barbados, after work, the amount of people that came in to class after work, it was amazing. When you watch the ratio of women to men, it was, but since a lot of women now have been taking up prominent position in the business, whether in business, a lot of fields now they do. Coming back to mint, what I see here, I see green mint, I see mini mint, which is Caucasian mint. That's only two I see here.
Caucasian mint.
Yeah.
You see black mint?
No.
Oh, but they're white mint. No black mint.
But I don't have my no black mint. But I know they have I know spearmint. I can't remember the other one. I don't think they have more than 4, but about 3 to 4 mints I know that they have. Mint. There's a, if I could find it, something I need to find out.
Caucasian mint.
Yeah, no, but I've been bracket.
Oh, you're right.
Caucasian mint.
How's that compute?
Maybe I might not. I don't know if I might find it there. Something I need to for you to research as you go on there. What is that name? You call that.
So there's peppermint too?
Yes, peppermint. There's one called peppermint.
Thanks, Florence.
About 3 or 4.
I'm waiting on you.
No, go ahead. I do. You said
you tell me to wait on you.
No, I said no. I said go ahead, and then I'm trying to research.
Oh, here's BJ. BJ, you can sit. I was. Thank you. Yeah, sit. You can put on your headphones. No, use the other one.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You hearing me? Good. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
All right. I need your help.
Let me hear the request.
I need you to speak to Mina Booker.
Oh, Mina.
Yeah. And ask her to center her camera, and then everything will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if she asks, center her camera. Now, we're still not seeing you, Mina. We're not seeing. Wow,
Right.
that's beautiful. See, BJ is looking at you.
I'm not sure you, man.
And then you can't even see BJ, can you? I need to do something here for you to see BJ. Let me see how I could, you go ahead and talk to her still, JD.
No.
Not JD,
Mina?
Okay, let me see if I can do this quickly, friends. Do this and do that. BJ, see how difficult it is for me to work in the morning?
Oh, do, man. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Let me see if then, if this can work.
Are you trying to get everybody?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Wow. Obuka, here's what.
Can work with whatever we have.
Okay, I think I know exactly what to do. So I believe I should know exactly what to do, but then doesn't mean that I'm a genius. Doesn't mean that at all. So I'm gonna take this out, remove this. Yes, I'm gonna enlarge this a bit. Oh, I'm gonna put this here. Good, Andre. Welcome to the world of geniuses. You must be a real genius. Oh no, what did I do? Mina, I know you're hearing me. Can you go out and come back in? Thank you very much. Yeah, go out and come back in, and then we'll deal with you. Thank you so very much. Mina is going to be a nice girl today. She's going to go out, and then she's going to come back in, and then we're going to put her in her correct place. So, BJ, what's up with you?
I'm fine. Present as always.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get everything and not get everything in a model, but right. So I think I got it there. Right. So here comes Mina back in. So okay. So let's see if we can add her. And all right. So JD, you need to drift to your left a bit, and BJ, you can go up to your left a bit too. You can even go on. Right. That's a little bit better. JD, a little bit more. Good. Right, so then Mina can see you guys now. She don't need to see me. She knows what I look like already. Good morning, Mina. How you doing? How you doing, girl? Everything good?
Hi. I'm listening.
All right, so talking to you this morning won't be me, will be JD and BJ. They're the ones who are going to be talking to you this morning. So, BJ, go on.
Mina, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy to see you as always. I'm fine. So how things going in the ministry?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I realize. What's the latest? What's happening?
Two updates this week. So understanding livestock transition, food and security, and the impact that it can have on livelihoods. The Ministry of Agriculture, through our Vet and Livestock Department, this week partnered with the Ministry of Health to host a training for butchers who operate at the St. George's meat market. They were educated on the best practices in healthy meat production. Now, that training was done on Tuesday, and it was done as a means of reinforcing and raising awareness on animal health practices that affect meat production, as I said before. Now, some of the areas for that training were on animal health, preparation for market, environmental health factors, transportation of animals, the value of the different types of cuts of meat, management, calibration of scales, legislative matters, occupational health and safety standards. And now that more information is accessible, the butchers will be able to sell meat that is richer in terms of compositional quality and palatability. The training is one of the mandatory requirements that the butchers must complete to operate at the refurbished St. George's Market facility. Now, the ministry will continue to provide similar training sessions to butchers in the other parishes in 2022. And one of the things that we want to reinforce here, as we move into the Yuletide season, we encourage consumers to exercise caution and safety when purchasing meat. So that's it in relation to our butchers training. This week also on Monday, 2 extension officers from our ministry They were recognized by the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation and Agriculture, one of our technical cooperation groups here in Grenada. They participated in a forum that was delivered as part of a 4-part series under the theme Strengthening the Climate Resilience of Caribbean Agriculture. Now, that forum commenced back in 2015, and it acts as a neutral space where farmers, agri-stakeholders, enthusiasts, they can learn, they can share, promote policies and strategies, even actions towards a more productive, low emission and sustainable agriculture. Now, as a result of the active participation, our 2 officers, Brenda Phillip and Marcia Lord, they were incentivized with some small tools from ICA's National Specialist Derek Charles, who presented to them on Monday at the agricultural station in St. Patrick's. Now, they received a couple tape lines and an A-frame, which will help them in their operations. Now, Grenada qualified for the prizes as a result of full participation. Grenada had the largest contingent, which is the grouping of 11 out of 50-something participants. These officers, they were very active in the discussions on climate change, and we must say at the Ministry of Agriculture, it was a job well done. Now, all participants, all 11 participants, including officers from the Ministry of Carriacou and Petermaric Affairs, and persons from the Backyard Gardeners Network in Grenada, which is also organized by ICA, they all received certificates of participation. Additionally, this week, the ministry initiated discussions with the High Commissioner of India in Trinidad and Tobago, accredited to Grenada, His Excellency Arun Kumar Sahu, on Tuesday. Now, that discussion was aimed at bilateral relations and pursuing cooperation between the 2 countries in relation to agriculture. And this is following our Minister, Honorable Peter David's statement in his presentation in the support of the 2022 estimates of revenue and expenditure, which states that the ministry is intent on making the Mirabel Propagation Station a research facility. The discussion was surrounded the establishment of the Mirabel Agriculture Research and Development Institute, training opportunities in India, and the utilization of lines and credit. Now, Grenada and India are expected to solidify discussions in 2022. So that's it from us here at the PR unit at the Ministry of Agriculture. As always, we are very grateful for the support from Real FM, and we thank everyone for listening. If you need more information, you can contact us at the PR unit 440-2708 extension 26831, or you can send us a message on WhatsApp 417-2634. Now, we have tips, information, and other stuff posted on our social media platforms. We have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So you can visit the various platforms and find information. Thanks again, Mr. Donald and JD and BJ.
Thank you. Good information, Mina. And I would like to see us having more ties with India, because India is very rich in the way and innovative in agriculture. And when I see the machinery that they use, I wonder why can't we have those here? So I think that's a very, very good area to get India on board with us in our agricultural sector. And secondly, the meat training program, I think is very, very good, because sometimes you go to the butcher shop and you want a special cut. And it's like you can't get that cut. I don't even think they even know the different cuts in the meat. But sometimes that's what you want. You want a cut, and that is what I would like. As even in Barbados, you could go to the butcher shop and you get exactly what you want. And this is what I want to see in Grenada. It's like they have it here. You have to get bone. You have to get this. You have to. If you don't buy pork, you can't get beef. So I think that is a good area where they could learn and to know the different cuts on the meat and give people what they want. Thank you.
Well, Mina, I just want to tell you, keep doing what you are doing. You are doing an extremely brilliant job. I'm very proud of you. And want to commend the ministry for disseminating the information in a more timely and effective way. It was long overdue, and sometimes, we tend to always criticize and, look on the dark side of things and forget, the good things that are happening around us. And I want to tell you that, you are doing an extremely good job, and keep doing as you are doing.
Mina, before you go, I will probably like if you could get the Chief Agricultural Officer before the end of the year, also that meeting that he attended. I'll be grateful for the listeners.
So, BJ, I must say it's a team effort. So we have a total of 3 officers in the PR department. And we also are supported by the senior management staff and the officers. So what we do feeds from them, what we do feeds from the information, and it's a team effort. So we really want to thank the team for, putting us here, giving us the information, and thank Real FM for always accommodating us, always sharing our information. And we really, really do appreciate the partnership that we have.
Oh, really? We didn't know that.
And I want to thank Mr. Andre for the product. Want to thank him for ensuring that after you come out of his stable, you are fit for walking out the grass now. And, sometimes we forget the people who, influence our life and, influence the way we program afterwards and how we profile. And I'm sure Mr. Andre had played an important role in that area.
Of course he did. He was always supportive of, all of the initiatives, all of the trainings that I went to. Sometimes I would come, Mr. Donald, I want to go on this. And, he was always saying, just apply now, just apply. And sometimes when I come back and he say, oh, apply. It was, Real FM, I owe a lot to Real FM because it is where I am today. The training opportunities that I received, both locally and regionally. The events that I attended and represented Real FM, I'm very much appreciated. It contributed a lot to where I am today, the skills that I have, and, some of the connections that I have. So I'm really, really appreciative of Mr. Donald and the Real FM team. I just saw Brandon walking in. Yes, sometimes.
Yeah. You had to see it.
Well, Mina, what it's like. Sometimes I can tell you the boss at Real FM. Sometimes you hate him, but you can't help liking him.
True.
You hate me? You hate me?
No.
Hey,
Boca, before you go, I have a tune for you.
Which tune?
I'm forever grateful.
Oh man, give me a chance. That road match done.
Let's hear a little bit of it.
He's just saying he's forever grateful to him for everything that you've done, and we are forever grateful. Hey, Mina, you just go there and just, as they say in my kind of language, just kick some butts, man. Show them what Real FM is all about. That's all. Mina, I was telling him that if there was space, you would have ended up in healthcare, right?
True.
All right. See, and I told you were gonna do it to the media. You didn't believe me. Have a good day, my dear. Take care of yourself. How's my friend? You know what I'm talking about. He's good. All right. Take care now.
Bye, guys.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right. Good. Mina Buka. Hey, lovely lady.
Andre.
Lovely.
Every time.
Yeah, she's a brilliant young lady. 16 minutes. You're gonna say something, Jay?
Can you pull up? Is it possible to pull up a picture of oregano?
Oregano? You mean the shirt on screen?
No, I need to see. Just if you could pull it up. Not to see what it's like. Yeah.
Maxi, find oregano there for me. Boy, this guy just come with all kind of strange things.
No, that's a agriculture.
What? All strange things you come up with here. Okay. It's like, no, that's not called, another called. Oh, oregano. Here you go. Oh, screen is gone again. It's back.
Does that look like Big Tank?
No. You use your microphone.
Yeah, but does that look like Big Tank?
Does it look like? I don't know what Big Tank look like.
You don't know Big Tank?
No.
Can you just look at it and tell me if it look like Big Tank oregano? This is not a Big Tank.
Which one?
Oregano.
They're all oregano.
They're all there.
They have different kinds.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it look like Big Time in a way. I don't know if it's
I
big
don't
time.
know.
Maybe the same thing. They may call it a different name.
That is something I'm trying to establish. Whether because you see them, you see package and oregano.
Also call different crops.
Yeah, but when I look at it, I find it looks similar.
Looks like we have a phone call. Good morning.
Yeah.
Yes, good morning. I'm trying to get Butch and John number. I know if you want to give me on the off the air.
415-8008.
415-8008. Thank you.
808.
Okay.
Welcome.
You have watermelons?
Andre, ask me this off the air, please.
I thought you were going to answer.
No. Just say no.
No,
But
he
if-
will never answer.
No,
he will never answer whether it is yes or no.
But
He has.
say-
He wouldn't know.
no,
He wouldn't answer.
no.
He promised. Hold on, let me see. Let me tell you. He promised me that he will never answer the question. So that's why I asked him the question again. He said he would never answer.
Right. So I know you don't want people to know what he have on it,
But
but
he doesn't have.
But,
He's not
but just saying,
answering.
talk
So
to
let
me
him
after.
come.
Just saying,
Do
talk.
like the revolution.
Just saying, talk to me after the. I'll talk to you after the program. That means that he hit me. Well, you know. He doesn't. Yeah.
Man said don't answer. Man not answering that question. You have salsa?
Andre, you know how the thing go. When I was growing up as a kid, I used to forage a lot. Going people mango and golden apples and whatever. And that's why I cannot live anywhere else besides St. Patrick's and Grenada. Because the ease at which it is to jump in people's thing and just take and have fun, it's part of the culture. It's kind of nice. I tell you the other day I jump in somebody lime, and
In the lime, BJ?
we call lime like lime juice. And so I see some lime and I jump over somebody's fence and in the lime. And there was plenty under the tree now. So I couldn't hold enough in my pocket, so I bent over my jersey, my t-shirt, I drop some inside of it. I hear a voice say, "You want a bag?" I didn't answer. The owner? I don't answer, I don't look back. I just go. I just go.
I like that owner. You want that one?
Yes, I got.
You taking out?
Not taking out.
But I guess the owner probably recognize you.
No, man, me cool, He genuinely wanted to need a bag, so I can carry more. Because it's just spoiling underneath the tree, Andrew.
Jesus Christ. I like that one. You want that one? I love that one. I love that one. That's a nice one.
So, we have a nice country. We just need to get we act together and, straighten up things.
We got another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Morning, Promise.
And good morning to the gentlemen.
Good morning, Mr. P.
And let me tell DG that there's no better place to live than in Annadale.
Annadale?
Wow.
You got to give me some residentship down that side.
I'm in a smiling mood now, Mr. Donald and gentlemen.
Your
The reason
water?
why I'm getting a good bit of rain.
The one asking water, water.
That's good. Country need that this time.
Yes, Mr. Donald. Because if you remember, Mr. Donald, when I told you last time I was doing the last crop, I was on the hillside, and it was in a gambling way. But I think it will pay off.
Great.
The rain has been getting for a couple of weeks. 2 weeks back. Yeah.
Because Primus,
Yes,
just
sir.
before we got that rain, a lot of people were saying, "Boy, dry season upon us," and a lot of people was scared. But there was one gentleman that said to me, "We will get rain in December." I said, "Okay." He said, "We're going to get rain in December," and I'm happy about that. Very happy.
Okay, but something I have to keep in mind. Even though we don't get rain in December, I always believe that we will get rain in February. The reason why I'm saying so is because I normally believe that rain usually fall on Independence Day. Normally in the park, and then we will see a shower rain come down. So I always keep in mind on that. Rain will always fall in February.
Promise, what do you have this weekend?
The usual stuff we got on all. It's not a new crop.
Lettuce?
But plenty of lettuce. Small amount of cauliflower.
Cucumbers?
How much, sir?
Cucumbers?
Yes, I'll be having some cucumbers. But lettuce, I'll be having for 2 weeks going back, I'll be having a fair amount of lettuce.
Bananas?
No bananas. No bananas. Now, usual king orange? Yes. Lady, you got some seasoning pepper? Yeah, lady said we have some seasoning pepper. But the past couple of days, I've been sending a good bit of seasoning pepper. Very good market.
Yeah, the market I think is good now. And
Right now, I'm on the table doing some setting up some plans. Because what I do, I find myself in having too many celery. I'm looking at 7 trays of celery. He's very young. And by the time they've been matured, I will have no crop to go with it. So I have to start setting up some crop now to follow up with the lettuce.
With the celery?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call you.
Thank you, sir.
Take care, sir, Brian. Good. Okay, good. Bye-bye.
Andre, 2022. I would like to see, we're getting another call. I would like to see that we make that year a year of implementation agriculturally.
There's a theme, you know. The Ministry for Agriculture has a theme.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the theme is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
BJ, do you know what fertilizer you could use in strawberries?
What fertilizer? I assume you can use a balanced fertilizer for strawberry. However, for strawberries, very, very sensitive to fertilizer. It don't require plenty fertilizer at any given time. You can use probably, what quantity of strawberry do you have? How many?
Just transplant some there.
Or you just try a few. I would use a soluble fertilizer, like maybe 20, a balanced fertilizer, and you have micronutrients in it. And I would give it a small bit, very small bit.
About a teaspoon, sir?
Yeah, that's more than enough. That's enough. And I would do it based on how the plants look. I would observe the plants, and you can tell when plant need fertilizer. It will show signs that it's getting yellowish, or those kind of thing, or the leaves not looking as turgid as it should. You can tell when plants need fertilizer.
Yeah,
they don't speak, but they show signs.
When I just planted it, those 2 trees, I got strawberries from it without putting any fertilizer. And then it just keep making
suckers.
It just keep making plants.
Yeah. There is some strawberry are seasonal,
What's wrong?
Hello?
Yeah, I say just keep making plants.
Yeah, so sometimes they have a growth period. When they do make plants, they produce plants, and there's a time when they just bear. In fact, some bear and make plants at the same time.
Okay.
There are different kinds, different species.
Yeah, I know of 2. One that run on the ground.
Right.
And then is one that grows like a tomato. You have to put with stick.
Exactly.
Well, what I have is the one that run on the ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes, what you should do is to probably take up the plants and expand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just transplant some. When I heard you say today is a day for transplanting above the ground, I said, okay, let me transplant some.
Yeah, probably we should keep expanding. That's something that is always scarce, and it's in high demand, and it fetches good price.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Innovation and transformation are the watchwords.
Yes.
That's the theme.
Innovation and?
Transformation are the watchwords.
As for me, implementation.
Well,
I don't know, that not giving me the direct heat. Because, Andre, agriculturally, we need to take a different approach. We need to look at things more rigidly and focus on the things that make sense, and really give the agriculture sector a serious shake-up, a serious boost. We're missing out on a lot of opportunities agriculturally.
it has to do with your boy. He has to lead.
Innovation.
What do you think?
Transformation.
Of course, Andre.
So talk to him. I'm talking to him here.
He's listening.
I hope.
Andre, there are so many opportunities that are, we can basically, get from, a good agriculture sector. This will help with the unemployment in the rural areas if we seriously structure our agriculture properly. We have to get those commodity boards. We have to get them functioning properly. You have no two ways about that. Marketing board, we need to get those institutions up and about. If those main pillars aren't working, it's difficult to get the agriculture sector active and vibrant and productive as it ought to. Andre, it all boils down to dollars and cents, you know. If a man is farming and he realizes that he growing his crops and he can't sell it, he soon get despondent and turn to something else. If he has a guaranteed market, he will stick to it, you know. And then he will create sustainability. The man will stay there and grow the stuff and expand on his business because he can live off of it. How many people you see live in the lands and, turn to something else? Something that can, bring in more revenue or something that can, sustain them, can create consistency. We have to look at agriculture differently, Andre. We have to look at it in a way, not whereby people doing like a thing here, there. We need to organize and structure our agriculture properly, whereby people can get up in the morning and go to some agro processing unit and find job there, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 people in different areas and producing a product that has long shelf life. Not just producing the thing in its primary state and expect to get it sold. We have to dry. We have so much fruits, Andre. We need to dry some of those things and them. Christmas is coming now. We should be putting all this kind of fruits that we have in our cakes and those kind of things. We're buying a whole heap of dry fruits from Trinidad, and Trinidad are importing some of those raw materials from Grenada,
Let me say something to you.
Hello?
Let me say something. Every time people say things like that, I think about one thing: the food and nutrition people.
I'm hearing them regular on the radio these days.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, hearing some nice these days about
food and nutrition.
Yeah, teaming up with somebody to do something.
Oh, well, congratulations! Congratulations to them. These are a bunch of people that ain't making no sense. No sense whatsoever. The food and nutrition people, here's what, PJ. They should be at the point of handling what the prisoners eat so that you provide proper... I'm not saying that there isn't proper nutrition, but they should be on top. That's food and nutrition. Hospitals, they should have an integral part of the menu.
Schools, too.
Schools. Do you understand? And by extension, the nation's population.
And you will have a healthier population, I'm sure. Yes.
I mean.
Andrew, we're supposed to have a produce chemist lab, to come up with different products and stuff that people can go in and...
Since after Guy Marcel stopped, produce chemistry lab died.
Andrew, do you know we had a well-equipped lab in the Nutmeg Association?
No, I didn't know. Yeah.
Well,
no, I didn't know. No, didn't know.
Modern. And we leave everything rot down in a man and spoil. Andrew, do you know we had a lab where we used to do tissue culture here?
I knew there was something going on at Maribor. What was
and
that?
Something in Tantin, tissue culture.
And in Maran.
Well, that's just they just had that's the propagating station. They used to produce those plants in a lab and put them there to harden and develop and stuff like that at those places. Where are those things? Where are those scientists and them?
And they ain't dead.
They're
not dead.
Andre.
And we have new ones in Tamsisi,
Yes.
We have new ones there,
And some of them in university are about to come back home. Andre, let me tell you something.
That arm
You see somebody did the planting materials that we had before. They are very, very good planting material. They're resistant to disease, a lot of them. They produce a lot. They last for very long. They stock material and stuff like that. Now, if you're depending on seeds to reproduce those crops, you're waiting forever, you know. And you always get variation, you know. Andrew, we need to propagate those very said plants, all right, and expand it in a large way throughout the country. The only way, Andrew, you can get a same plant is if you use the same planting material from that plant, you know. Anything other than that, you get a different plant, you know. You understand the word clone?
That's it.
We use the word propagate. You all right? In agriculture. That's what we do.
Gentlemen.
Just one note.
That's your last word.
Yeah,
okay.
There were two vibrant groups. One in Concord, I think it was, and one in Rosehill. One in Concord was doing fruits, dry fruits. So for Christmas, they had a lot of fruits on the market. I don't know what happened to them. The other group in Rosehill used to do a lot of seasoning and hot pepper sauce and so. I haven't heard a word about them. And they were doing great products.
Final word?
Final word. Mm-hmm. Have a great day and take care.
You too.
God bless you.
Yeah, one love. This is Real 91.9 FM. Stay tuned. News, that's next.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour.